Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny skies.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The perfect counter lands. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. And a round that seemed like an attack. And there's the bell for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The courage on display here is incredible. Yeah. They exchange punches. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Punch, counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. He is down big. On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Nope, that jab not going to score. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That big hook doesn't land. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Straight right just misses. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. That counter punch caught him clean. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma in that last round. And a round that seemed like he... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two were made for each other. not going to let this one go to the judges. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot. And there's the bell for round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You'd like to see more jabs. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That right hook won't score. There's a counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last.
Big deep breaths.
Here we go. It's round 7. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Quick punch scores. Catch and shoot. They both want the knockout. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action. After so much abuse, you almost hope the referee stops it here, and he does. The fight is over.
I was getting a little anxious there.